Hey, this is the entire history of the ancient psychic tandem war elephant. What is an ancient psychic tandem war elephant? Ancient, old. Psychic, can read minds. Tandem, old word meaning two things attached to each other, probably referring to the elephant's two heads. Elephant, elephant. Why does he exist? You see these annoying ass hot dog people? They were sent into this labyrinth to obtain a wish from this evil snake guy, but they got lost because they are extremely stupid.
At the center of the maze, there's a magic creature that grants wishes.
When Finnandjake arrived to help, the hot dog people realized that they can just kind of cheese every puzzle in the labyrinth using Jake's stretch ability. Kinda like how my D&D character got out of everything by just casting the charm spell on everyone. Jake's stretch is very thin, but the hot dogs do not seem to have enough processing power to have empathy, and they get him to stretch more and more to the point where he's looking like this. They make it to the snake person and all of their wishes are granted. You may be asking, what were their wishes? Hot dog people 1 and 2 died in the maze, hot dog person 3 wished for a box, and hot dog person 4 wished to blow up.
I wish to blow up. I mean, like, get big.
Jake wished for a sandwich and Finn wished for the ancient psychic tandem war elephant. The elephant's all like,
Finn the human, are you worthy to command me?
and Finn is like, yes. I don't really understand this logic, but somehow the ancient psychic tandem war elephant gets a wish, and he wished for Jake to not be dead, and then they all go home. Okay, so fast forward some time. More time. More time. Ah yes, season 6. In the elephant's introduction, Finn was just turning 13. Now Finn is turning 16. 3 years is a long amount of time. You may be asking what the ancient psychic tandem war elephant did for those 3 years.
I'm sorry, Master.
Ancient psychic tandem war elephant.
You told me to stay inside the money room, but now I am outside. What is your punishment, Master?
They just left this guy in their basement for 3 years. I don't know, man, he seems pretty sentient. It seems like a not a very good thing to do. Anyway, they get him to go back into the basement until 2 episodes pass. New important character, Maja the Sky Witch. Maja the Sky Witch is basically this evil witch who likes having very strong magical powers, and she figured out the way to harness very strong magical powers was to use the power of sentimentality. She's the witch that brought Hambo from Marceline's boyfriend in the episode where Finn and Jake go into Marceline's memories. Oh, you don't know who Hambo is? Hambo is a stuffed toy animal that Ice King, when he wasn't insane and he was a human called Simon, gave to Marceline as a present when she was a young child and he was taking care of her. This is the only thing Marceline had to remind her of what was basically her dad, and she treasures it above everything else. Obviously, this is an object of great sentimentality, which is why Maja wanted it. To get Hambo back, Marceline located Maja's living quarters and traded Hambo for an item of even greater sentimental significance. Princess Bubblegum's t-shirt. Now you may be asking, why does Princess Bubblegum's t-shirt have such great sentimental significance? Well, it's actually the shirt that Marceline gave to her at the concert the two met at, and she, really likes it. Maja put all this sentimental good stuff in a witch pot and stirred it around to summon the evil tree demon named Darren. Darren and the ancient psychic tandem war elephant were actually from the same era and were around at the same time, but more on that later. Because Maja has a big Darren, she can now finally fulfill her goal of taking over the Candy Kingdom to garner all of its positive vibes. Darren and Maja get trapped in a cage. Darren summons a portal that these egg people fall out of, and he's like, wow, whoosh, whoosh, and then Princess Bubblegum's like, whoa, woo, woo, and then Darren's like, argh. But then Finn and Jake come, and then with the ancient psychic tandem war elephant, and then they're like, ah. Important side note, when Darren sees the ancient psychic tandem war elephant, he refers to him as Ali. Ali, did you fall asleep forever too? All the stuff is different now. What are we even doing here? This shows that 1, the ancient psychic tandem war elephant previously existed before Finn wished him into reality. 2, times in Adventuretime used to be very different to the way they are now. There used to be a time where ancient beasts were commonplace and had a use. 3, Ellie and Darren seem to be war machines first and sentient beings second, as they seem to like each other but attack because their masters tell them to. Okay, so anyway, the elephant kills Maja and then kills Darren, and then it's like, Finn, what do I do now? And then Finn is all like, I don't know, probably not go in your basement, you're so big and you should be free, boy. And then Allie's all like, but this is what I am, a war machine designed to serve its master. Maybe Darren was right, there's no place for my ancient ways. And then he leaves. Allie is psychic and can read everybody's thoughts. He sees everyone has a purpose, something to do, and a reason to do it. He reads the thoughts of the sun.
I'm more ancient than you. Someday I will engulf the solar system. What was and what will be is meaningless. Meanwhile, you should wonder, how do you light a candle without a match?
The phrase, how do you light a candle without a match, refers to how the ancient psychic Tandem war elephant is a war machine. He was created for the purpose of serving a master. He is a candle, but without a match, he has no purpose. After talking to the sun, he has a revelation and flies back to Maja's dead body. She's actually not dead and is in a coma, and he can read her mind because he is psychic.
For now I am the match and the candle.
For now, he is the war machine and the pilot to the war machine.
I will be your friend and keep you alive until you regain consciousness, maybe.
He allows Maja to see through his eyes.
Wait, you're the fucking elephant.
I know this feels like a really anticlimactic ending to the story of Allie, but he kinda just shows up 2 more times, and the first time's an update on how he's caring for Maja, but then Maja at some point gets stolen from him off screen by Betty, and I ain't explaining all the Betty stuff. The last time he appears is in the final episode of the show during the war, and he's just like,
We heard there was a war.
I think the overall existence of this weird philosophical war elephant that was probably just added as a joke is the kind of thing that makes the world of Adventuretime feel so alive. Everything still exists after every episode. The psychic Tandem war elephant could have so easily not been a part of the show after the hot dog episode, but he just is, because just like every other part of the show, he is alive. I could easily talk about this use of life and how time is portrayed in Adventure Time for ages, but I'm kinda tired, and I feel like that would be going way off track for this video, so maybe in another video. But yeah, that was the entire history of the ancient psychic Tandem war elephant. If you want more content like this, please like the video. You could also subscribe. Oh, and check out this video where I talk about the Lemon Grab's character, his whole character, like everything. Okay, bye.